On the distant planet of Filler, some time will pass. Hello there, beautiful friends from around the world. I'm going to be your host, Blackenfist, and this is my review of episode 44 of Dragon Ball Super. Monaka is doing the UPS man type of thing, delivering a package. It seems the package is for Bulma. And it also seems that Bulma has some new contraption that she's made. What is the contraption? What is it for? Well, we're not really told, but it does make a certain goo. Now, just to skip ahead a little later, goo does seem to be a part of this episode, and it makes me wonder whether Bulma's contraption that is just put in for, it seems, no reason, at least no reason for now, it seems, maybe might serve as a foil for the enemy that's up ahead. Who knows? Goten and Trunks come in doing Goten and Trunks things, and they start messing around with the packages Monaka has in his truck. Now, I could already see this coming from a mile away. We started on some distant planet where we see some aliens, right? And then we cut to Monaka going to Earth. So, obviously, if Goten and Trunks are playing in Monaka's truck, we can already see they're going to get trapped without anybody knowing, and Monaka's going to go off to that alien planet we saw in the beginning. It was kind of predictable. Now, it turns out the villains here, their leader named Grill apparently, are looking for this pacifier looking thing around this guy's neck. No, they don't want to suck on it. Apparently, it's a key to unlock some sort of safe that gives them access to some sort of superhuman water that gives the drinker a 100-fold boost in their strength. Now, if that is true, which who knows, maybe it's exaggeration, maybe it's just a hyperbole, but if that is true, then what would stop anyone from really drinking it? And from what I mean is, like, what would stop Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, Goku? I mean, if they just drunk this would pretty much be the super holy water on steroids. And that was a pretty strong steroid back then anyway. Now, apparently the keeper of the pacifier, or slash key, ordered a course of martial arts that Monaka came to deliver, and that's what really brought Monaka to this planet. Now, honestly, the funniest joke in my opinion is, of course, with Jaco, where Jaco is once again coerced into doing something against his will that Bulma forced him to do, because he vandalized a picture of the Galactic King. Now, this honestly took me aback, because I always thought that, or at least I got the impression that Jaco and the Galactic King probably had a good relationship with each other. It seemed Jaco was pretty happy to serve him, so I was actually kind of surprised that Jaco would do something like that. Maybe Jaco has some grievances that are not being told yet, or maybe, which I think is more likely, Jaco just did it for the shits and giggles, and I guess just forgot to hide it from everybody. And now Bulma's using it as blackmail to go get Trunks and Goten back, and also Vegeta's tagging along. We also get a little scene of Goku training at King Kai's planet. Now, this is the only bit of foreshadowing that we do get in the episode for maybe the future plot up ahead, but apparently Whis is away, and that's why he's even training on King Kai's planet. He's away doing something, so Goku can't reach him. Is it foreshadowing? Probably, most likely. It also could be nothing, honestly. When Vegeta gets to the planet, he of course sets everyone free, as it's pretty obvious now the villains in this episode are pretty weak. So even for Goten and Trunks, honestly, the only reason they were even able to catch them is because they held Monaka hostage, so Vegeta really has no problem taking out these villains whatsoever. So the threat, I mean, they're not really that threatening, until, of course, they pull out their trump card. It seems that goo that they have has the power to perform a plot device. The plot device is to completely sap Vegeta's power completely, so that way the villains can actually pose some sort of threat, and there can actually be some sort of drama. But honestly, seriously, the goo really saps Vegeta's power away, and if that's the case, that seems like a pretty strong ability to be having around in just a filler episode. That's a pretty strong plot device. And of course, we had to have it to even have some drama, but apparently that's where the episode ends. Honestly, the episode was okay. It really wasn't anything special. I could see a lot of things coming a mile away. As soon as I saw the alien planet, as soon as I saw Monaka come to Earth and Goten and Trunks playing in his truck, I immediately knew what was going to happen. Monaka was going to fly over there to that planet for some reason. The only unexpected things really in this episode were that Vegeta and Jaco tagged along, and of course that goo had that power of that plot device, which honestly is necessary. I'm not really trying to say that the goo's a bad idea, that it takes all of Vegeta's power, but I mean, it just clearly is a plot device because, you know, our heroes are so insanely strong that we need something to offset them. It's a plot device. What else can you say? Anyway, guys, I really don't have much else to say about this episode. The episode was it was okay. But if you enjoyed this review, please subscribe to the channel, as I will be bringing you more Dragon Ball Super reviews as soon as they come out every single week. And of course, I do other Dragon Ball topics and segments on this channel. But until next time, guys, I'm Blackenfist, and I'm out, man.